We begin the breakfast bulletin with breaking news coming in. A first information report: an FIR has named Haryana top cop Shatrujeet Singh Kapur and head of Rohtak police Narendra Bijarnia among others for abetment to suicide and under the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act in connection with the death of IPS officer Y. Puran Kumar. As we have been covering, Y. Puran Kumar, a 2001 batch officer, died by suicide when he shot himself at his Sector 11 Chandigarh residence. And in an 8-page suicide note, he accused senior officers of mental harassment. The latest coming in: the family is currently showing resentment over the FIR, categorically saying the FIR is incomplete. I must take you through the questions that the family is raising. In particular, the wife of the deceased has raised questions over the FIR, saying it's an incomplete FIR, further adding that there are dilution of sections, also saying that there's a non-receipt of suicide note which has been recovered. The FIR was without a sign, and they have demanded an immediate amendment should be made in this FIR for a fair investigation. Gurpreet has been tracking the latest developments for us. He joins us live with further clarity at the moment. Gurpreet, take us through the key concerns raised by the family regarding the FIR, especially on the omission of names of senior officers like the DGP and SP Rohtak from a certain crucial column.
Well, that is the main resentment which they had given in a writing to the Chandigarh police. They are saying they have got incomplete FIR, and specifically the accused who are responsible for this extreme step which has been taken by the ADGP of Haryana, and their names are not mentioned in the column of accused where they are supposed to be mentioned. So that is one of the main resentment which they are showing at this point of time. At the same time, they are saying it seems that SC/ST Act which has been invoked in the FIR, that is also not up to mark, and somewhere down the lane it seems that was also diluted. So all these questions are being raised by the family members at this point of time. They are saying that if they want to provide fair investigation into this FIR which has been registered by the Chandigarh police late last night, why these things are not going to be amended properly, because they say the FIR was not properly signed. That is the first point which they have raised. They are saying that why the name of the accused that has already been mentioned in the content of the FIR but not in the column which they are supposed to be mentioned there. So specifically, we have seen the wife of a deceased IPS officer. She has given in writing a complaint against the DGP of Haryana as well as the SP of Rohtak, and they are saying that was the immediate trigger of committing suicide by the IPS officer, because there was one case which was registered by SP Rohtak against one of the cop who was deployed with this IPS officer on the charges of extortion, and it seems that they were trying to mount a pressure on the IPS officer, and that was one of the main reasons. So let's see that whether Chandigarh police, who had already lodged an FIR against all the officers, as per the Chandigarh police, they claim they have registered the FIR against all the officers whose name had already been mentioned in the suicide note as well as the complaint which has been given by the wife of that deceased IPS officer. But now they had raised a multiple question over this FIR. They are saying this is the incomplete FIR which has been given by the Chandigarh police to the family. So we have to wait and watch whether the Chandigarh police is going to make an amendment in this FIR, not as per the demand which is being raised by the family members, because for the last 2-3 days we have seen the family is not pursuing for the post-mortem of the IPS body, because they want the wheel of justice should start moving, and if they are going to provide them justice, then they are going to take step ahead.